Hey guys, welcome back to One Stop Biology. So guys, in today's video, we are going to discuss the second level of biological organization, which is populations. So if you have gone through the very first video of this chapter, where we discussed about four levels in ecology, four levels of biological organization. We discussed the first one to be organisms. Then the second one being populations. Third was communities. And fourth was biomes. So we have already covered organisms. In today's video, we are going to start off with population, right? So guys, the first topic that we are going to cover in this video is population attributes. What? Population attributes, right? So guys, if you will see anywhere around yourself, you will rarely find an isolated single individual of any species, right? So there is a basic sync between the in single individuals of a species, and majority of them would live in groups, and these groups will be in a well defined geographical area, right? So there is a sync between same individual species of same individuals of one species. What they'll do is they will live in groups in a well-defined geographical area. They'll share or compete for similar resources. They will interbreed and they'll constitute a population. So population mean nothing but a group. Population is a group of one species who live in groups in a well-defined geographical area. They share or compete for similar resources. They potentially interbreed. They reproduce, right? And this entire group of species, this entire group of organisms of a single species constitute a population, right? Now, what does the term interbreed means? Interbreeding means basically sexual reproduction, right? Now, a group of individual which results from asexual reproduction is also considered a population, right? Now, all the say, organisms which say live in a wetland, right? Like rats in an abandoned dwelling, teakwood trees in a forest tract, bacteria on a culture plate, or say lotus plants in a pond. All of these are examples of a population, right? So till now, we have seen that although an individual organism is the one that has to cope up with the changed environment, it is at population level that natural selection operates to involve the desired traits, right? So basically, population ecology is an important area. Why? Because it links ecology to population genetics and evolution, right? Now, guys, we always say that a population has certain attributes, whereas if we talk about an individual organism, it does not, right? So, an individual may have births and deaths, but a population will have birth rate and death rate, right? So these rates are basically expressed as change in numbers with respect to members of the population. For example, say in a pond, there were 20 lotus plants last year, and through reproduction, 8 new plants were added. Now that means that the current population was of 28 lotus plants, right? Now, if you have to calculate the birth rate, it will be 8 by 20, which is 0.4 offspring per lotus per year, right? Now, say if four individuals in a laboratory population of 40 fruit flies, so there were total 40 fruit flies. Out of that, four individuals died during a specified time interval, say a week, right? So the death rate in the population during that period would be 4 by 40, which is zero point 0.1. So it is zero point 0.1 individual per fruit fly per week, right? Now let's say another attribute of a population. So first we saw is rates, birth rates, death rates, right? So there everything will be measured in rates. Now the second attribute is sex ratio. If we talk about an individual, that individual will either be a male or a female. But if we talk about a population, the population has a sex ratio. So say 60%, for example, we'll say 60% of a population are females and 40% are males, right? Then again, guys, a population at any given point of time is composed of what? Individuals. And these individuals are of different age groups, right? Am I wrong? No, right? So basically, at any particular time, if you will check for a population which is composed of individuals, these individuals will be of different age groups, right? So if the age distribution is what? How many individuals are there in that particular age group? Is plotted for the population, the resulting structure is known as the age pyramid. It is known as age pyramid, right? Now, guys, say this age pyramid for human population shows age distribution of males and females, right? So if you will see this pyramid shown here as well. Now, guys, the shape of pyramids will reflect what? It will reflect the growth status of the population, right? So basically, what do we mean is that there will be three different types. So either it will be growing, right? Or it will be stable, or it will be declining, right? Now, the first pyramid that you see here is growing one. It is expanding one, right? See, the pre-reproductive phase is more and the post-reproductive is less. So here the age distribution shows that it is growing, right? Now this here the growth of population is growing one. The second one is stable. Here it is stable, right? Here it is declining because the pre-reproductive group, right? Remember the pre-reproductive group is declining, right? Now again, guys, this the size, right? If we talk about the size of a population, the size of a population tells us about how habitable that particular area is, right? So basically, if we talk about size of a population, it tells about the status in the habitat. So whatever ecological processes we wish to investigate in a population, be it the outcome of competition with other species, or impact of predator, or effect of pesticide application, we always evaluate what? We always evaluate them in terms of any change in the population size, right? Now the size can be even less than 10, right? That this is what happens in Siberian cranes at Bharatpur, right? And it can go up to millions as well, as happens with Chlamydomonas in a pond. So population size, which can also be known as population density. Population density. Now this is, guys, denoted by capital N, right? So this need not necessarily be the measured in numbers only, right? Although we are saying that total number is generally the most appropriate measure of a population density, in some cases it is either meaningless or difficult to determine. Now say in an area there are 200 carrot grass plants, right? But only a single huge banyan tree with a large canopy. This states that population density of banyan is low relative to that of carrot grass, amounts to underestimating the enormous role of the banyan in that community, right? So in such cases, the percent cover of biomass is a more meaningful measure of a population than the population density. I hope you are understanding this, right? So basically, the total number is an easily adoptable measure. But if the population is huge and counting is impossible or very time consuming, then what we do is it population density is not an easily adoptable measure, right? Now again, guys, sometimes for certain ecological investigations, there is no need to know the absolute population density. We even rely on relative densities. For instance, say the number of fish which are caught per trap is good enough measure of its total population density in the lake. If you are going for fishing and if you see that one type of fish you are able to trap very easily, catch very easily, that means that the population, total population of that particular species of fish is good in that particular lake, right? And we what we do basically is we estimate population sizes like this. So we do not actually count it by seeing them, but we estimate population sizes, right? So this is all about the population attribute, guys. In the next video we are going to cover population growth. So I hope you understood this video. Please do like it if you did and share it with all your friends. And if you have any doubt, please do not hesitate in asking your doubts either over the comments, or you can also message me your doubts on WhatsApp. I have given the WhatsApp number in the description of the video. And yes, guys, if you are new to the channel, as I request again and again, please do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get all the updated videos that I'll be posting in near future. Thanks for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.